Hello and welcome back to another recipe here at Wholesome Bellies. I'm Chef B from Wholesome Bellies and I'm going to take you through a plant-based bolognese sauce. Now, as a kid, Italian family, we had spaghetti bolognese all the time. This option really gives you that same meaty experience, and there's three key ingredients we're going to use. So in this bowl, I have our walnuts. So I've just blended them into like a fine crumb. Then we have our mushrooms. Again, I've just blended them, but nice and gently. We don't want to go too crazy. And lentils. So you can boil fresh lentils. These are just the canned variety. So for me, making healthy food sometimes is just about making it really simple. One onion, we've got some garlic, we've got some mixed herbs, so very, very simple. And really important, good quality tomato. We're going to grab one pot, so if you're going to cook along with me, make sure you grab a nice big pot. And we're going to pop in our olive oil to get started. A couple of tablespoons of olive oil. Now the onions have been finely diced. So once that heats up, get that nice and hot, we will get the onions in. Now with cooking, I find one of the secrets, and it's probably the hardest thing to do, is patience. So it's tempting to just kind of throw everything in the pot right now, but we really need those onions to caramelize and saute down and get nice and translucent before we add in the garlic. So if we put the garlic in now, it may burn, and we just want the garlic to toast up a little bit. Now let's talk about the health benefits of this recipe. So protein's really important. So we're doing that today with our nuts and our lentils, even mushrooms to some respect. And it's about creating texture. So these three combined create great texture. And another option is at this stage with the onions, you could also put in some carrot and celery. Traditionally, a bolognese sauce will have carrots and celery. I find that that is enough flavour for me, to be honest. Now you can pair this with any pasta. Spaghetti is awesome. Rigatoni is another good one. It's also great for a lasagna. So if you scroll through all of the YouTube videos, you will find the bolognese lasagna. So we use this sauce, and then we make a vegan cheesy bechamel and we make our lasagna. So if that's of interest, check out that video. So let's go in with our garlic. So the first thing we want to get in once that's caramelized is our walnuts and the mushrooms. So we're going to leave the lentils till a little bit later. So once we get that in, we will just mix that up. And if you come in and have a look, you can see that it's starting to resemble a bit of a mince-like texture. Now, if your pan's drying out a bit, you can add a little bit more olive oil, but I think we are okay. Okay, now I like to pop my salt in quite early. So 1 teaspoon of sea salt or salt of your choice, our delicious herbs. Yum, give that a good stir through. Oh my God, that smells so good. So we want to give this some time. We don't want to rush this process. Now I'm just going to let that sit there for a bit. Now when you use the canned lentils, they are already cooked. So we're going to pop these in after our tomato because they really don't need to saute or cook. If you're going to use fresh lentils, just boil them beforehand. Don't put them in raw because they may not cook in time. So you're going to use maybe 3/4 of a cup if you're going to use fresh lentils because they will swell up a little bit when you cook them. So I'm ready now to pop in my tomato. A little tip, just turn your cooktop down because sometimes tomato goes everywhere. Yum. And that is starting to look like a bolognese sauce. I have fed this to many of my non-vegetarian friends and I can tell you they absolutely loved it, and that's a promise. And then we're just going to toss in those lentils. Now with the nuts, some people do ask, what if I don't like nuts? What if I can't have walnuts? You can try other types of nuts. So there it is. I mean, that is such a simple pasta sauce. It freezes super well, so you can like make a triple batch of that. Pop that away for those busy nights. It also tastes amazing and super versatile. I am going to let that cook down for about 30 minutes. So the longer we let that cook, the better. It's just going to build more flavour. And I would love you guys to cook that on a medium heat. So if your cooktop goes to about 12 as a max, maybe about 5 or 6. Now another option to make a really bold flavoured bolognese, you can add in some red wine. Alrighty, so our bolognese sauce is ready. Look at that. It looks thick, it's meaty, it's absolutely delicious. So I'm going to plate up myself some spaghetti. Some sauce into there. Oh my gosh, I wish you could smell this. And a bit more extra sauce because, you know, yum. And there we have it, our spaghetti bolognese. Here is the real truth. Let's go. Oh, smells amazing. Food heaven right now. That's so good. That's so damn good. Just like a bolognese. If you want more of these simple, yummy recipes, make sure you subscribe. A new one every single week and you'll be cooking delicious plant-based food like this in no time. Thanks for watching. Have a beautiful day.